Hey everyone, it's me, Kevin, coming to you from Central Ohio, where the weather is beautiful and sky is blue. Too many clouds to lick, but I guess we could go after some chemtrails. Disgusting. Anyway, the weather's been treating us better here than it has been to our neighbors to the south in Kentucky. So I left a link in the description if you'd like to help out and donate to a nonprofit that's helping out in the region to turn those communities around. Today's video concerns my communities, both spaceXcentric and Cloudlicker. And it revolves around the topic of division. We all know how we're all divided these days. And as a YouTuber, from my perspective, and I got to see this firsthand, the reason for such division, first and foremost, in my humble opinion, is censorship. I've seen it firsthand how people like myself have been shadow banned, and that's fine. Big tech can do what they want, but have then resorted to alternative sites and methods and modes to reaching our audience. And you might agree with censorship, you might not say what you want, but that is leading to more division. So on that topic, I just want to say people are flocking to alternative sites. There is a secondary internet, a parallel internet, if you will, being built right now. And I mean that both figuratively, that people are constructing sites on the internet, like Rumble, where you'll find both my channels, and they're going there. And then there's also the literal sense of building a second internet, and that is, people like companies like RightForge are literally going out to the world and they're building infrastructure and servers. So a parallel internet is being built right now where people who are pro-speech, pro-freedom of speech, pro-freedom, pro-liberty can go and do their thing. And so my announcement today is spaceXcentric has joined Locals. Now, if you don't know what Locals is, there's a link in the description. Go there and I explain it in a much shorter video, but just to sum up, it's basically like a Patreon, but for freedom-loving, liberty-loving, speech-loving people, free speech-loving people. It's a place where I'm bringing my community together to talk about the things that are important to us, SpaceX, space, anything else going on in the country or the world, anything that's going on in your personal life or my personal life that we want to share. It's just going to be an open platform, a real open platform, one that big tech was supposed to build but failed. We're building it through Locals, and I want you to be there. I'm inviting you to come join us and be part of the Eccentric family on that platform. We're making it both a place for truth seekers, but also a place for positivity. But I want to take a minute and really focus on the positivity thing because it's really important to me. I think a lot of people that are close to me will tell you I'm actually a pretty positive person, but I understand that probably hasn't come off over the last year or so, with first the rioting and then the pandemic and all the nasty stuff. And for that, I apologize. I don't like being a negative person. I've always had a personal motto of be a happy tree, be like Bob Ross. I'm a huge Bob Ross fan. My former students can attest to that. And I feel like I let a lot of you down on that. And for that, I really do apologize. I want to make my community on Locals a very positive place. And as we're getting closer to the end of the year and the start of a new year, I've been reflecting a lot lately on that message. Every year for New Year's, I make my own personal resolution or resolutions, one big one and maybe some minor ones. And like last year, or I guess it'd still be this year, my resolution was to lose weight. And I've lost over 30 pounds and still dropping it. Yeah. This year, for 2022, I want to focus up here. And as I was thinking about this, it made me reflect on a lot of past circumstances of my life. And lawyer wife and I right now are watching Ted Lasso. We're almost done with the second season. I think we have one more to go. And it really got me thinking about this whole plan I have in mind, this positivity plan. And I feel like over the last year or so, I've been more of a Roy than I have a Ted. And I think it'd be healthy to be a mixture of those two characters. And what's nice about shows like that is they can offer you a whole bunch of insight into life and good rules to live by. And when it comes to my life personally, I don't have too many of those. I do have a couple, one being Cairo's passing this year, my good buddy Cairo, my dog. I made a whole separate video on that for those of you who watched it. But the other one that I have to share is when I was a kid about to enter my freshman year of high school. So we were at football practice, our last practice of the summer before school started. And I remember our football coach came up to us. He was a Latin teacher at the high school. And I'll never forget what he told us. He said, with the start of a new year, with your start of your freshman year comes new opportunity. It's an opportunity for each of you to reinvent yourself into a better person if that's what you choose to do. It's a fresh, clean slate. And I've never forgotten that. I went from a C- student who had to be, not homeschooled, but summer schooled my 7th grade year to an A- student, still over a 3.5 GPA average, honor roll student every year. I took 2 math classes, both pre-algebra and algebra at the same time, just so I could catch up to the more smart kids, the more smarter kids. So I really took that advice to heart from Coach, and Ted Laszlo reminded me of that, and I do think about that from time to time. So I view every new year as a new opportunity. So I want to take 2022 as an opportunity to start fresh, be more positive, but at the same time still be bold, still keep some of that Roy, to speak out against things that I passionately disagree with, but still do so in as much of a respectful manner as possible. And I want to do that with you guys, so please join me on Locals. We'll get to know each other better. You could help me research for my spaceXcentric videos. You know, I do everything myself, and it's really difficult. I want to bring you guys in on that journey with me in that whole process. But also I want to see your guys' photos of your dogs, your pups. Look at him. He's peeking over the garden. I call him Peeper Creeper. Yeah, Wolfie. His middle name's Bond because he has them golden eyes. Yeah, see, I got them golden eyes. Aw, you big snuggle bear. I'm a huge fan of your memes too, so we'll keep that ball rolling. Hi, buddy. Yeah, now you want to come over. We'll continue to operate on the platforms we're already on, because I think it's important that not only do we reach as many people as possible, but we also learn as much as possible from differing opinions. So again, if you don't agree with me on most things, that's fine. You're still welcome to come to Locals and just be one of the fam. But that's where I will be posting all my exclusive content, behind the scenes, live videos that are non-SpaceX related, everything. Just what's going on in my life. I hope you post what's going on in your life. Locals will be the only place from now on that I actually engage with my audience one-on-one. I'll continue to engage those who don't come through my videos, but as far as chatting, it's going to be on Locals only. As far as my regular SpaceX in the News videos, I will be taking next week and the week after off for the holidays. So I'll see you back here. I'll see you in between from time to time, maybe a live SpaceX launch. I'll be seeing my Locals members, and for the rest of this month, my Patreon and YouTube members with some update videos on how it's going behind the scenes as we set up for the new year. All right, well, I'll see you on Friday. Until that time, have a great rest of your work week. Godspeed to you.